Hello, and welcome back to the channel. So glad to have you here. Definitely. Well, I'm diving back into my solo albums once again, and today we're doing a great album. Can you guess which one we're doing in the solo careers of John Lennon? No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Oh, this album gave it away. Yeah, John Lennon's rock and roll album. What a phenomenal album this is. My goodness. This came out in 1975 in America in February 17th, and this was just, what an incredible album. But most videos you probably have watched have kind of done a review and all that kind of stuff and telling you about their favorite to their least favorite, or ranking the albums or songs and telling you about that. But no, this video is totally different. I'm going to show you some of the cool albums that you could maybe look for. So when you're out shopping and kind of get an idea and you say, hey, Beatle Brad showed that, and I saw that on his video, so I might get that, or I saw it on his video and I thought it was lousy. So I'm going to show you a few different variations. Put this away for coming up here in a second. But this one, I know you're staring at this. This is still in the original box and with the hype sticker. This is the John Lennon box set that came out, and it's 180 gram rock and roll album. So let's get started. This is my first one, which I still haven't take it out. Darn, I had it in the plastic. This is my first John Lennon one, and this is an American pressing. John absolutely loved this album. He seriously wanted to do another rock and roll album after Double Fantasy was finished. He said he really enjoyed doing albums like this, and he said he was going to do it, but he thought people would think, oh, John's run out of material and John just doesn't really have it together or any of that kind of stuff. So he basically didn't do that. As you know, we lost John, but Double Fantasy was fantastic. But after Double Fantasy, he was going to do that, but it didn't happen, sad to say. Alrighty, then this is my second American rendition. Very cool picture. John Lennon in Germany. Very nice. And the blurry picture here is Stu Sutcliffe. Yeah. John's buddy, John's pal. And John was very close to him. This has got a different variation. If you looked at the first one, it is different than that. And the first one was a first pressing, but it was also pressed in I want to say Florida, but maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, we'll leave it at that. Next up is I had these all written down. If I get my papers right, set that aside. And this is a still in the shrink wrap UK pressing. Very nice. Happy to get that. And let's see, I've got my insert. Like I said, this is a great album. John thoroughly enjoyed doing this, and there's a couple promo videos out there on YouTube for this, and a couple other different things that John did to promote this album. And I think John just had fun doing this album. See, I have to look these over. Don't look at these every day myself, so I kind of have to know what I've got. Sorry about the glare. This is still in the original shrink wrap, but this is a pressing from Belgium. So yeah, isn't that neat? Very cool. Belgium pressing from 1981. So yeah, 1981 Belgium. And here is the very cool pressing. like I said, this video is more or less to have you just think outside the box, you know. So if you're out and about, you know, and you say, oh, wow, you know, I saw that one, like I said earlier, you know, if you see something you like and it's kind of fun, that kind of makes it great. So that's really what this video is about, is to kind of educate you on different pressings of what's out there, because sometimes you may just want to run across something that's kind of fun. This is kind of neat. This is my next pressing, and this is an American capital pressing, as you can see. And the neat part about this is, as you can probably already see in the front, I have got it signed. And it's right here. Got it signed. And there's Beatle Brad right here. Let me make sure I get his name right. And it's John Colbert. So, and he played piano on Stand By Me. So that is really, really cool. I was really glad to meet him. What a terrifically nice guy. I did do some stuff talking to him at Beatlefest, and that was a lot of fun. And that was a few years back that I did that. And I can, you know, if you're interested in seeing the video of that, it's pretty neat, pretty fun. So, you know, you may want to check that out if you want. What a great guy. After I got done doing the interview, he was real funny and really great. And I was totally amazed to talk to him and ask him questions about John and what it was like. And he was just as thrilled and a fan as anybody to do that. So he was really happy. And here's a CD copy, still with the hype sticker inside. I really think John could have done several different volumes of rock and roll. Well, you know, you got Paul McCartney, you know, and he did Run Devil Run and the Russian album and several other, you know, kind of rock and roll things. So they really enjoyed their rock and roll and really had fun with it. And I think it was great. So that was really neat that they really enjoyed doing that. Then this next one is a 1981 pressing, and this is a UK pressing. So there we go, UK. And I do believe this is kind of a different label. So this is kind of more or less, I think from one of my viewers was telling me, Dave, watch Beatle Dave's channel, which is great, and then Beatle Dave's channel. There's two different ones that are almost the same. But Beatle Dave's channel, both of them in England, I believe he told me that's kind of like a budget label for you guys over there in the UK. So that's kind of neat. And this is my 2015. This is my 180 gram pressing. And this sounds fantastic. It's really, really nice. I'm really glad to get this. It sounds so good. Really, that sounded loud, but it wasn't. I'm really glad to get that. And it has just an inner sleeve, which is white. So that's kind of nice. And like I said, you know, it's got a heavy weight to it. You can kind of really feel the 180 gram in this. And it's on a beautiful green apple, which is a lot different, greener than ours in America. But yeah, it's a lot darker. Very nice. So I recommend the 180 gram one. Sounding just fantastic. Let me set that down over here very nicely. And then this is kind of cool. This is an original promotional pin that was for the album. And I've got a couple TV commercials. I've got a DVD of TV commercials, and that's one of the ones that's on my commercials is for John Lennon's Rock and Roll Music. I'm trying to figure out what to get here next. This is really neat. John Lennon 45. So I'm going to hold this up for a second, a little longer. I'll let you read that. there is really nowhere indicating on here what country this is from. And I've been on eBay and I've been on Discogs, and I can't find what country it's from. My guess is when I got this, I was thinking the gentleman who sold it to me said it was from Holland. I think he said Holland. So I'm not totally sure if it's Holland pressing or if it's another country, but there's no indication of anything. So, you know, once in a while, Beetle Brad does get stumped, and you guys being my viewers, you never know. Somebody may have this 45 out there, and if you do, let me know what country it's from. That would be very helpful. At first, I thought it was a UK one, which I've got a UK one around here somewhere. Hopefully it's in my video. It's amazing how you prepare for these. Not everything makes it to videos, you know. A lot of people are fans of these, and a lot of people are not fans of these. So I don't know which category you fall into for this album, but I really love this. I've got a lot of these, stacks of these, and I thoroughly enjoy the Lost Lennon series. And this is unofficial album, I guess you could say. There's your song listings, and it's really neat, really, really cool. I enjoy listening to this. It's got some great sound. Songs vary from song to song. I was going to say side to side. Song to song. It's some songs are better. Some songs you can kind of tell John made them like a home demo, and you can hear the phone ringing in the background and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a little different, you know, but it's kind of neat because you can definitely tell it's a at-home recording. So hang in there. We're almost done. I'm trying to wrap this one up. And so it's also on CD, which is kind of neat. That one as well on CD. And then this one is really fantastic. I'm really happy to have this one because this is still in the shrink wrap, and this is actually very hard to find. But there is a unofficial copy of this, so that's what this is. And this is a 4-record set. So very rare, very exclusive, very cool, very nice, very cool. What other adjective can I throw in there? I think I kind of exhausted them all, didn't you? So, but that's the kind of neat thing. And I'm not sure. Let's see how we're going to do this. You know, Brad absolutely loves stuff like this. So if you've watched my channel long enough, here we go. Look at that. Oh, white vinyl. Yeah, give you a moment to take that in. And look at that. That's incredible. White vinyl. And as I say on my channel, no, besides the ending, it's white on both sides. That's for Tim Allen's benefit. He loves it when I say when I say that. It's white on both sides, or it's blue on both sides. I say 3, I meant 2. Okay. Humor the lad. It should be 3, I thought. Anyway, here we go. This is the next record. This record is really, really good. Side 1 is fantastic. Really good stuff. Side 2 is good. And then when you get to side 3 and 4, John starts to lose his voice. He's probably drinking, I guess. And he, by side 4, he's just a mess. He's slurring his words. He's acting a fool. It's just not getting it done. Here's my CD copy of it, which I made this one. This is a copy. So yeah, John is just a mess. By side 4, it's just not fun anymore. You could tell John's just going through the motions and messing it up. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you those different variations of John Lennon's rock and roll album. So it was fantastic to show you this. I'm having fun going through my solo stuff. So what'd you think of it? Do you have this album, John Lennon Rock and Roll Music? Probably not the different variations I'm showing. I don't know if anybody's that crazy. But I do thank you for watching. Let me know down below if you've got this album and what do you think of it. Do you think it's a great album? Think it's okay, or do you think it just kind of falls in John's category of another album? Let me know down below. I love to hear your comments, and I do read your comments. I just don't slough them off and say whatever. I do read each and every one of you, and I appreciate you. And Buddy's not here for this video, but Buddy does like to be in the videos, and Mrs. Beetlebread does not. So there. A lot of you have asked me, you know, when am I going to see Mrs. Beetlebread? Where's your wife? She doesn't like to be in videos. She didn't know what to say, unlike me, who could talk for hours. So, all right, I need to wrap this video up. I need to let you go because you guys got things to do, and so do I. So thank you so very much for watching this. And as I say on my video, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.